here. One Horse Town Podcast, episode 10. Here we are, end of 2020. Let's make this a quick one. Boom. All right. All right, so here we are. At the end of 2020, we finally made it. It is New Year's Eve currently. The time is 7 p.m. for me here as we're recording right now. We're going to try to make this at least 10 minutes or less. No more than 10 minutes. We'll keep it short. This is One Horse Town Podcast, if you don't know already, with myself, the real Mr. Jaime, a.k.a. Jaime V. This is going to be a 2020 recap episode. If you've been following me since the beginning, since the beginning of this year, I've been doing a lot of content, doing a lot of stuff, learning a lot. And we're going to reflect on that here on the podcast. This will be the last piece of content that I create this year. If you haven't already, go check out the real vlogs, end of 2020. I have 25 vlogs, but we'll get into that right now, actually. So what I want to talk about, I suppose, is, we'll go through the beginning of the year and we'll go to now. And I went through all my videos and I crunched the numbers, and it turns out this year I made 81 videos. I've uploaded 81 videos to YouTube. Can you believe that? That's crazy. Like, that's basically, how many? It was 52 weeks in a year. Wow. So, overall, here are the numbers of the 81 pieces of content created on YouTube. 25 real vlogs, 6 riding vlogs, 17 Pokemon card breaks, 2 video game, clips, 20 baseball card breaks, officially here, 10 One Horse Town episodes, and 1 Hot Wheel video. That in total is 81 videos. So we're going to go through that and kind of give you like a recap, I suppose, of all those pieces of content coming together and making my brand for this year. So we'll start it in January, or 2019. I've been watching a lot of Gary Vaynerchuk, if you don't know, an entrepreneur. He talks a lot about sports cards and investing and stuff like that, the hustle and creating content. And I was reading his book at the time, Crushing It. And I was super inspired, and I wanted to kind of like get in this content game, creating content. And I was watching a lot of David Dobrik also during 2019 and 2018, and Casey Neistat as well. And I wanted to kind of like get on that train with them. And so I told myself when 2020 was going to come along, I was going to, everyone was going to do something new, kind of branch out. And so I decided I'm going to try to create content all year and see how that goes and document it. And here we are at the end of 2020, and we've created a lot of content, not only on YouTube, but on TikTok, on Snapchat, on Twitter, on Instagram. But anyways, in January, I was going to push myself, and Gary was talking about building a brand, kind of finding your niche, and I thought that as a filmmaker, I thought it would be interesting to document the writing process, since Anthony and I were working on a film at the time. And so I decided to start a vlog of my own, which came to be the writing vlog. And the writing vlog, I think, officially started sometime in February. And it was just me and Anthony writing at the apartment I lived at the time. And I would just film it, document it, cut it together. And it was pretty interesting for the first couple episodes. But then, of course, in March, when the pandemic happened, it shifted, and it was still the writing vlog, but we had to record from our own homes. We did it over the phone. We used Instagram Live, but now that I think of it, we should have just been on like Skype or Zoom. But I wanted to do it on Instagram Live because I wanted to save, I guess, that session there as well if people wanted to see it. And so I think after the 5th episode, I tried to do like a 6th episode, which didn't turn out as well. And after that, I just stopped. And even in between, I was doing baseball card content as well, just because I got kind of like back into baseball in 2019. And I've been watching like card videos, and I thought, oh, that'd be pretty cool to get into something like that. So I just decided to do the same thing. I opened baseball cards. Just super fun and easy, and just like something I really wanted to do. And so I got into that, and I kept just doing that throughout the year, really, until it was harder to get baseball cards later on in the year. A lot of people were taking them, scalpers, for example. But anyway, so sometime in March, April, doing baseball card content, and then after the writing vlogs, I took a small break, and I thought, since we were in shelter in place by this time, out of work, very, very bored, didn't know what to do. I still wanted to create content, of course, but sometime in May, I created, right after my birthday, actually, after my 25th birthday, I decided to start my own vlog, my real vlogs. And that was, I believe, in May 20th, a few days after my birthday. And there it was like I was trying to figure out what my vlogging voice was, because I was trying to emulate Casey Neistat, what I've learned from David Dobrik as well. And, we just kind of did that. And it was interesting at first, it was a learning process. But I really enjoyed it, and I'll be honest with you, we're going to go longer than 10 minutes, I already know. So, the real vlog started kicking in, right? And then sometime in July, I wanted to branch off from doing the 1st and the 15th podcast with Anthony. I wanted to do my own thing and talk about my own stuff. And so I decided to create this podcast, the One Horse Town podcast, because I had learned so much already from the 1st and the 15th. And so I started this podcast because I wanted to talk about my own things, about my life. And like I've said before in other pieces of content here, it's all about documenting. And I think this will be fascinating to look at later on, 10 years from now. Like someone, hopefully, I have fans by this point or whatever. I don't even know what that means. But I'm sure people, real ones, if you're out there, I'm sure it'll be very interesting to see where I'm at 10 years from now, and then to look back and be like, wow, you know what? That was really interesting and different. And he had a podcast when he was 25, and now he's 35, and he's doing these. I don't know. It's interesting. So anyway, we're in July. One Horse Town podcast is created. And then I remember there was just a feeling. There was sometime in July or August, where the real vlogs, it just felt like I felt like I was being repetitive, and I wanted to do some other stuff. And I told myself I'd dedicate more time to start writing more, which didn't happen, unfortunately, at the time. And then I was watching a TikTok video, a Gary Vee TikTok video, and he was talking about Pokemon cards. And the Pokemon cards had been like floating around. Like I've been hearing stuff before that, and I never was interested in it. And then I thought, because of the lack of baseball cards in the stores, I'm going to try Pokemon. And when I started getting Pokemon cards, I I don't want to say I fell in love, but I became obsessed with Pokemon cards. I just wanted to know what it was and what was going on, and it was something I neglected as a child. I was more of a Yu-Gi-Oh card guy. And so I just got obsessed, got into it, started posting every video after I don't know which video, the real vlog, but every video, like, it was Pokemon openings, like opening this box, like this. Yeah, it was crazy. I was crazy obsessed. Okay, so this is in August, and then I wanted to come back with a real vlog, and then so sometime in September, I brought the real vlogs back with phase 1, and then with One Horse Town podcast as well. They're kind of like hand in hand. And I elaborated more on my writing project, on the Human Project phase 1, and that was like my bounce back. And then I started getting back into the real vlogs, and that's where the top 100 movies list came from, and the GoPro 9 vlog. So it started to change, started to develop. I got more toys, the Mavic Mini, the GoPro, and I started using them more in the vlogs, implementing them. And then of course, just a couple of video game clips, because I was playing Apex Legends, and I thought I kind of want to get into like the streaming video game content, but I'm not really sure how to do that. And I thought I should start with just a couple little clips. Like, literally, I just posted them straight from my PlayStation 4. I just clipped it and I posted it straight from there onto my YouTube channel, and so that's how that happened. So I think that really covers, though, most of this year, because I think that's really all I did. Like I said, the vlogs, the writing vlog, Pokemon, video games, baseball cards, One Horse Town, and then the Hot Wheels. That was just one video, and that was like a clip taken from a real vlog, basically. So that's pretty much it for like 2020. Very interesting. I learned a lot, and there were some struggles in between for sure. And I remember there was some time in the middle of like this content creation where I was putting myself down because I was so worried about followers and who was watching and how many people and likes and comments. And I don't care too much for it now. I just want to create. Because there's these times and moments in between posting a video and recording the next video where I'm like, I'm hungry to record the next piece of content. Like, I want to keep doing it. I want to keep going. And, it is hard right now during this pandemic because, we're staying home. Some of us are not working. We can't go out. Bars are not open. It's harder to socialize, I suppose, right? And so let's talk about 2021. Let's talk about 2021 really quick before we finish this up. So, if you've seen the end of 2020 vlog, I did mention a little bit about the content I want to create next year. And so, I've been floating ideas around in my head, what that might be. Definitely, for sure, the content I've created this year will definitely go over to the beginning of 2021, but who knows if it'll stay for the rest of 2021. I want to continue the real vlogs for sure, and I think they're just going to be called real vlogs. I think I'll just remove my name from it, but those will evolve. I think I want to do more of like a film-ish format for those. It depends really on the type of content that's in the video, but like just because I've noticed from the 25 episodes I've done already, they are of a certain format, there's a certain vibe to it. I'm sure you've gotten that. And so with this next year's real vlogs, I want them to be different. Like every other episode, they're just a different type of thing going on. And I've been thinking a lot about what that is. So bear with me. It's going to just improve as we go. I know that's what's going to happen. So besides the real vlogs, this One Horse Town also is going to evolve. And I think it'll feel more like you're jumping into a conversation as opposed to like a podcast. More natural, more like Aaron Sorkin screenwriting, you know what I'm saying? So that'll be pretty cool. And then the other pieces of content I want to, baseball cards and Pokemon will still continue just as normal. But I have been thinking about doing mukbangs or mukbangs. I have yet to find out how that's pronounced. Just because I've been watching a lot of Josh Peck and It's Joe, and just seeing, I just want to like do a lot of different pieces of content like Gary Vee. He posts a lot of different type of stuff. Of course, he has a team behind him. I'm just a one-man show, but I want to expand. I want to branch out. So possible mukbangs, and then possible tastings as well. Like I want to start tasting stuff and like giving my thoughts and critiques on it. Kind of like what Gary did with Wine Library, where he would taste different wines, give his comments on it, so on and so forth. And one big thing I really, really want to push this next year is my brand on filmmaking, the fact that I love movies, the fact that I'm very passionate about movies and films. So I want to start doing some movie reviews once the movie theaters start opening. I'm hoping to take my camera beforehand, give my thoughts on it, and then watch the movie, of course, and then come out and give you like what I really think, my review basically. And kind of just make that like a series, like this week we're going to watch the new Avengers movie, this and that. So that'll be very fun and interesting. I'm really looking forward to that. And then one thing I just thought of it like yesterday. I really want to try doing fake movie trailers. Like I want to start filming some stuff and then see if I can cut it together to make it look like a movie, like an actual movie that exists, but it's not. It's just a fake movie trailer. I really want to try doing that. So we'll see, when that happens. I'll tell you the truth. I'm going to wrap this up. I'll tell you the truth. I don't want to rush myself this next year because I felt like this year at the beginning of my content creation, I pushed myself and I was like putting out a lot of content on Instagram, on Snapchat and TikTok and so on and so forth. Like mostly stories and this and that, and like my content calendar. And I think I put too much pressure on myself to release content very quickly. And so I'm hoping in this next year I can do a little bit more planning. That way there's more quality than quantity, even though I do want to put out a lot of pieces of content. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll see what happens. But anyway, I think that's going to be it for this episode of One Horse Town. Like I said, it not much time has passed, but very interesting year, I have to say. We're going to wrap things up. I'm going to go party, I suppose. I don't even know what that means. We're going to eat some food, play some games. I feel like it's very early right now, but we'll see what happens. And I'm still on the fence of whether I want to document this night or not. I think I will. You know what? I will. Because I was on the fence about it. Just because I was like, what am I going to do with this footage? But what I'll do is actually I'll record some stuff and then I'll save it for next year. And I'll maybe mix it in if I remember, if I watch this episode back. But I think that's going to be it. I just want to say thank you so much if you're watching this. You are a real one if you've stuck around. The reason I do this, like I said before, is this is to document, and I also want to bring value, and I also want to entertain you, give you something, I don't know. But if you stick around for 2021, it's going to get a lot better, a lot more exciting, and I'm hoping to take you on that journey. Thank you so much for watching, for being here. And I think that's it, really. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else to say before we finish up this last piece of content in 2020. Nope, I don't think so. Thank you so much for watching One Horse Town. Happy New Year.